Gaming Bolt presents the 15 most surprisingly amazing QTEs. Nobody really likes QuickTime events. At best they're bearable, but at worst they can ruin a game. But every so often there's an exception to the rule of them, and a QTE section really grabs your attention. Here's a list of 15 of the shockingly great ones. Duke Nukem Forever Monster Eye Field Goal. This is more of a reward for a series of QTEs than a QuickTime event itself, but damn if it isn't a fun one. The best part about this abysmal game comes in the beginning after you defeat an alien queen on an American football field by ripping her eye out. You're allowed to kick the eyeball through the goalposts and score 3 for freedom or something.
It's good.
DAXTER, the Matrix spoof. A lot of games and movies have sought to spoof the Matrix's time-slowing action sequences, but few do them right. One of the ones that gets it right is DAXTER, a spin-off of the Jak and Daxter series. It's goofy, sure, but it's also fun to watch the little Otts all decked out in black beat up on enemies during a DDR-esque rhythm minigame. Modern Warfare 2, pulling the knife out of your own chest. As lamented as the Call of Duty series is, rightfully so sometimes, they do set pieces very well. A great example of this is at the end of Modern Warfare 2, when you have to quickly tap the button to dislodge a knife from your chest as you lay dying, and throw it at your assailant's face as he kills your friend. Sly 2, Band of Thieves dancing with Carmelita. This little minigame is actually the second such in Sly 2, but this one is better because you're dancing with your foxy girlfriend. Actually, it's Sly's foxy girlfriend, sorry. As part of a grand plan to steal from another thief, you're tasked with disguising yourself and dancing with the police officer who's desperate to catch you. The best part is, you're not well disguised at all, and she has no idea.
Familiar to me. Are you in law enforcement?
I often deal with police while on the job.
GTA 4, the Ballad of Gay Tony dancing minigames. So dancing apparently turns out pretty well in video games when they're made into QTEs. Who would have guessed? The Ballad of Gay Tony is wonderful for its silly moments, and the dancing minigames with their weird 80s techno lighting and music is no exception. Shenmue, chase sequences. Once a lost classic, Shenmue is coming back with Shenmue 3 to the PS4. It was the series that pioneered the QuickTime events for better or worse, and the best example as to why the mechanic caught on can be found not in a forklift, but the chase sequences. The action was really taken out of your hands, allowing you to watch a beautifully choreographed chase through back alleys and busy streets, and despite its age, it still looks great today.
What the? Get out of my way! Whoa! I'm sorry! Forgive me!
Give me my ticket.
Vanquish, fighting Bogey Alpha and Bravo. This one really speaks for itself. There you are, 2 against 1, with both enemies relentlessly pounding at you. You're dodging and blocking every attack before stepping back, punching one in the gut and sending him flying away. The other tries to slash you, but you jump off him, fly in the air, and hit the first guy again. What is there to say about this besides that it's badass? Metal Gear Solid 4, crawling through the microwave corridor. Metal Gear Solid is known for its beautiful and touching cutscenes, but one of the best moments in the franchise does indeed happen in gameplay. When Snake has to deactivate Arsenal Gear's AI, he has to do so by crawling through a room of deadly microwaves. Everyone is fighting tooth and nail to hold the hordes of enemies back, and he himself is dying from accelerated aging and fox die. As you go into the corridor, you have to repeatedly tap X to keep Snake moving, and eventually he collapses to the ground and crawls with every fibre in his being. Just thinking about it gives me the chills now.
Don't give up on me, Snake!
Heavy rain, driving in the wrong lane. We can't always live life in the fast lane, but Ethan Mars shows us what happens when you live in the wrong lane, or rather drive in it. As part of a bizarre test to keep his son alive, Ethan is tasked with driving his car into oncoming traffic on the freeway, risking not only his life but countless others. The speed of the cars, the horror displayed by Ethan, and the knowledge of his son being held captive makes this QTE one of the most heart-pounding in gaming.
Move! Get out of the way! Oh, come on!
You still have 3 miles to go before you reach your destination.
Go on!
You still have 2 miles to go before you reach your destination.
Come on! Move out of the goddamn way! Move out of the way! Come on!
You still have 1 mile to go before you reach your destination. destination.
Oh, fuck! God! Oh, fuck!
Yakuza 5 – Fighting a Bear. Yakuza 5 is another one of those cult Japanese games that doesn't get enough attention, like how you can fight a bear with your bare fists in the 5th installment. It's incredibly ridiculous, unrealistic, and still, but you can't help but admit it's pretty awesome too. Resident Evil 4 – KRAUSER Knife Fight. Resident Evil 4 has several QTEs, but the one that stands out the most has to be the KRAUSER boss fight. What makes this one so special is that it's not a continuous button mashing affair. Instead, the segments where you have to press buttons is distributed between KRAUSER and protagonist Leon Kennedy talking to each other about their past lives together. It's as touching as it is cool looking. Heavy Rain, yelling Jason! Okay, this one isn't really a QTE either per se, but come on. You can't talk about Heavy Rain without bringing up this old meme. When Ethan's first son disappears, you have to walk around a mall and yell his name. You can yell it as many times as you want, as Ethan becomes increasingly worried. Honestly, it gets kind of annoying, but the aforementioned string of memes that came out of the situation are absolutely priceless.
Jason! 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 Jason!
Ace Combat Assault Horizon Raising Fist. There aren't enough games that let you raise your fist in the air in celebration. Well, in this surprisingly story-driven flight combat game with plenty of QuickTime events, you can do just that. Look down at your fist and press X to not only not die, but to celebrate how not dead you are. Metal Gear Solid 4 – Final Fight with Liquid. Not long after dragging Snake's half-dead body through a corridor full of death beams, you have to then fight longtime series villain or hero, Liquid or Ocelot. Yeah, it's confusing. Anyway, the boss fight incorporates moments throughout the franchise up to that point, even down to music and health bars. But like with the corridor scene, what really makes this one so great is having to painstakingly mash the right buttons as Ocelot grabs you, tries to headbutt you, and even kiss you, as both Snake and your fingers are worn out from constant battle. Tales from the Borderlands – Finger Guns Fight. And they say games are all about violence. What about when games are about real violence? Well, fake real violence in the form of a giant finger gun fight, complete with finger missile launchers. That's what happens in the 4th episode of Tales from the Borderlands. It's wondrous in how hilarious it is, so much so that you completely forget that it makes absolutely no sense in the context of the story. Why is everyone doing this? Who cares?
Whoa, wait! Don't shoot, please!
Got him now.
Get him!
Bring it on!
You want some of this?
Batter up, bitches!
Shaka. Shoo. Shoo. Shoo.
Here's some more for ya.
Hope you're not allergic to lead.
And that wraps it up. What are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and share it on Twitter and Facebook. And why not consider subscribing? We upload some really cool videos almost every day. Thank you for watching this video, and happy gaming!